Hello and welcome back to another inflatable review. Welcome back to this spot. Last time we were here we had good luck, which was 1 week ago. Anyways, today we've got the BJ's. See how it says BJ's?
Yeah,
exclusive, in-store and online, 2-tab box.
Talk about the box first?
Absolutely massacred box by shipping. Like seriously,
that bad
put it in a fucking brown box. Oh, well, it's really bad.
You can see that little separation.
You can see bulging over here. The box is like out, it's kicked in right there.
You can't really see
what
it.
the fuck?
The box doesn't look
okay,
that bad
you can't really see it in person. Then in person, this is probably one of the worst boxes I got shipped. Come on, BJ's.
Is this the one that was boxed with no box?
They all three were. Even the Ghoul Bus didn't get. No, the Ghoul Bus was the one shipped in our box. But like the tree box didn't look bad, despite being shipped in just that box. The pumpkin stack, despite being an absolute piece of shit no one should buy, came in our box. But like and subscribe, please. Comment below. Tell them to right now, or I can't open up the rest of the box.
Like and subscribe. Comment below. Tell all your friends that
Can you
this
spell
is
it out?
the stuff. Don't put that up there.
I'll put it up there. Anyways, now that you've potentially considered liking and subscribing, you got instructions. Don't care. We got a steak pack, which I very do care.
Instructions.
So I see 4 metal steaks.
4 metal steaks.
And I see 4 plastic steaks.
4 plastic steaks.
I see at least 1 spiral steak.
At least 1 spiral.
So there's probably a second one in there.
Plus some tethers.
And some tethers.
Ooh, I see a base fan.
4 headers. Yeah. Base fan's out front. Good thing I knew that this one had a base fan.
You're having a lot of trouble getting the box out.
Well, I think the one box wanted to leave the air box.
That's good they got banged up all.
I don't care that you want to be separated. Get back together.
Careful. You complain about the way they treat your box on delivery and then you bang it around.
Yeah, well, I banged that one around because of how it was ordered. This needs to be opened.
What's your guess on the phone?
Probably a 125, although I hope it's a 200.
It's a big honker.
It's probably a 125 by the looks of it. Get out of my face. 125.
125.
Damn. 200 would have been nice, but...
200 would have been nice, okay.
125 probably gets...
You get what you get and don't throw a fit. How much was this? Oh wait, we're not doing value yet.
Well, you can say it's 140 right now on BJ's if you have a BJ's membership.
It's $140 on BJ's right now if you have a BJ's membership.
I think you get like a daily... I think you can get like a 1-day trial with your email account.
Alright. You might want to take it out of the box before you fire this thing up. My recommendation.
I'm setting it up, Rob. Do not interrupt. I believe the base fan will be over here. We got some creepy cloth and... Is there anything we're missing?
What do you mean?
Giant. Okay. It says that it's giant. Stuff back in the box. And that's about it. So without further ado, back the hell up. Because we about to light it up. Maybe.
Your booty is going to be on
The cord's a
TV.
little bent. The cord came a little bent. I got to re-bend the prongs.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, light's
we
already...
got blinking C7.
Let's just hope you have the space in the right direction.
Whoa, that's a big ass roof. Did I close the zipper for a moment?
I don't know, but just careful. You did, but...
I did?
Well, you closed the one zipper.
I did not. Rob is lying his absolute ass off. I did not close the zipper. So,
Did you close it now?
no.
Well, you might well untangle. This is going to tangle. Man, this thing's tangled really bad.
I can see that. Stop touching it.
I'm trying to help.
The air is going to help.
There, that's better.
This thing might be backwards.
Is your fan... You still have that zipper open, don't you?
No. Rob, it's absolutely massive, okay? I need you to... I need you to be a little patient.
This is a great video. The folks on home are laughing watching you try to figure this out.
This is why I like LEDs, is because they can withstand me doing this. flipping it around.
Be careful you don't break this stuff. Are you sure that you don't have another zipper on? Because that thing is not filling up.
Yeah,
really
there's another zipper somewhere. There's gotta be.
Well, it is filling up. It's just taking a while. I mean, the head is getting the top.
There's a zipper on the base of this.
And it is open?
It is open.
Okay. You might want to help it stand up. Or not.
And then flip it up, bring it over this way.
Man, you're dragging the base.
I hope my little ghost out. So you got a little stuck.
Look at the bat hanging. That is so
That's
cool.
fucking massive. Hot damn, I just looked up from being so close and half of my breast with the damn
So how tall is that thing?
This is 16.5 foot wide, which I always fail to
Those
realize.
arms that stick way out there, they're not gonna stay. Like, we'll get 1, maybe 2 years out of it, I think. You think 3? Man, that thing is huge.
We're coming here, we're gonna immediately do it. We're gonna do the proof test. So you see the bat, this is one of the hardest things to get air. It's actually pretty tight. Even the arm is like pretty tight with air. The fingers even, you can see this ghost down here, pretty good. Now where we should probably have air leakage first, be like a stem. But even over here, pumpkin's pretty tight. The arm over here is a little less tight.
I'll tell you what,
pretty tight.
that's a lot of weight on that, dangling on that arm.
God.
And there is a light in there. That's why I said when the fan starts to get weak, like just open one of the zippers a little bit and I bet it starts, the arm starts to fall, I bet. Did you even find the zipper?
I found it.
Yeah. Well, it's still holding up.
Well, I opened it about halfway.
That's not too bad.
That's a little more than halfway.
Okay. Yeah.
If that's the case, I'll leave it open so the fan doesn't have
It only dropped a teeny, like a couple inches on the cat side. It did pretty good. I actually thought it would lose the whole.
I even have it open right now.
That is
quite a
huge.
bit, and it's holding
Like
up
we're
to-
halfway down the dang driveway just to get this thing
not
in
really.
camera. Not halfway,
Not entirely.
but
Close.
anyways,
As you see, a lot of lights.
pretty big. So how tall is it?
I
About
don't know, but it's got the
12.
8 lights.
Oh, isn't it like 12 or 12 and a half?
I could have looked online. It looks,
Is the ghost the only one that flickers?
yeah.
So there's one in the pumpkin, one in the cat, one in the pumpkin, one in the bat, one in the ghost, 3 in the tree.
Wow. This is apparently only 11.8 feet tall.
That's yeah. 'Cause the garage is 8, so I'd say it's about 12 feet tall. So it's 12 feet tall, 16 feet wide.
Feels a little wider than 16 and a
It
half
includes a bat, an inflatable bat, an
feet, which is
inflatable
pretty rare,
ghost,
actually.
a pumpkin, and a cat.
Now, some people don't like the inclusion of these side characters. I actually don't think they look too cutesy or stupid on this one. I mean, the pumpkin on the tree.
I mean, it gives you a lot. It covers like
This is
a lot of
absolutely
your
massive.
Halloween stuff.
Oh, scoot this up. Look at me, I'm bottling again.
I don't even think.
Through here.
They-
I rub right here, but ideally you want to go for the middle. Have your people go to single file away for the middle.
You're so silly.
This thing is pretty big though.
Yeah. So we've established it's a big boy.
Uh-huh. And it's got a blink C7, which is pretty cool.
So just the one light blinks.
Yeah. I could get a few more blinking C7s.
That's okay. It doesn't bother me.
Uh,
Anyway.
Pretty cool. You can see it's got a lot of details. Like there's an extra branch at the top, which you
Yep.
currently sagging on the camera side. Like people do not want to see your asphalt. They want to see the inflatable. Hate to break it to them. It's got like the tree top, whatever you want to call that. Looks like chopped, kind of. And the mouth is like the hole. Someone over there is happy to see us.
I think it's a cicada. Anyways, what else they were talking about? Oh, you didn't talk about the tethers. I can see one from here, but we gotta get some close.
Quite a bit to talk about.
So
our
first,
tether
the tether is right there.
kind of hiding back
Yep,
here.
I already found it.
Good size, good
And
height.
the other one is above. That's gonna make you have to bring these out so you don't cut off his branch.
Yeah.
So you have to bring them out quite a bit.
Well, I want to put this in the back. You want this in the front. back gives me a little more space to do things. We got the base fan over here. We got our zippers. One is right over here, and the other one's right there, which you can see is open right now.
I don't know. Yeah, you can see it.
Where the actual tether
Oh, yeah, see what the back
There's one
looks
on
like.
the back.
So the back is just plain gray. You do see the back of the plain white ghost, the bat,
Oh boy, we got
and a pumpkin, but it's mostly
we
just
got the
plain
tether
gray.
right here.
That's where the little, those are the two screw tethers.
The pumpkin has no one.
The pumpkin has a screw tether?
Come here.
There's
Well,
one
might
in the
just be
front. Is there one right here at the front?
No.
There's no tether right
I
here.
don't think so. No, because it's up here on the pumpkin.
Is the pumpkin attached?
Right here on the pumpkin.
But the pumpkin's
Pumpkin's
not
attached on the back.
That's a dumb place to have a tether.
No, because that'd hold the back, that'd hold the front. And
You
that'd
say
keep the
so.
pumpkin from wobbling.
Is there any and so basically your highest up tether is right here, about 6 foot high.
We got one here.
So it's halfway up.
So there might be a fifth metal stake. This ghost also really
The ghost
loves
has,
to
oh yeah, I see right there, a little tether on the white tether at the bottom. Hey, did you talk about this
That's
the little cloth?
Oh yes, it's got a creepy cloth. Wonderful.
Does the other side have one or just this side?
Oh, the other side does. Yeah,
Oh yeah, I missed it the first time.
it's kind of forgettable on this inflatable.
Well, it adds to the effect.
Might have been nicer if it was a little more white.
It is, the inflatable is very two-dimensional. Like it doesn't have a lot of width. So you can see from back here.
Wait, I wanted to put it in the back, like somewhere back
okay,
there.
focus.
Or maybe coming back to the house.
People aren't interested in what you're going to do for Halloween. They're interested
Actually,
in the
people are.
inflatable. So, anyway, so it doesn't have much in the way of two-dimensional. The back there's not much to see on the back.
I know, we haven't talked about very much yet, it seems.
I don't even think they can hear
Come
you.
here, very cool face. I find it a little creepy. People like the face. They find pumpkin stupid. I honestly, personally don't mind. It's a pretty cool face. Come over here. We're over on this side, Ron. Wow, that really loves inflating, even the little ear. The bat is super cool to actually see. Kind of makes sense to be on the tree, I guess.
Hanging, yeah. Yep.
And then the ghost, it's not bad. I don't mind it. Kind of fills in the space. Come over here. We got the cat, which gets in pumpkin. This is super cool. You can see like the super cool like.
What's on the top
I'm gonna
of the
bring it
cat?
down, but it's got like the super cool like fabric to look like fur, and then on the back it's got this.
Like its hair standing up kind of thing. That's cool. Oh, and then you had a pumpkin at the bottom.
And then we got the pumpkin and stuff. And then
Alright.
pumpkin with not a bad face. Again. Kind of rarer to see.
I still think this is very one-dimensional in that. From the
It
front,
is.
it looks cool. You know, this is actually a good one to put like against the side of either the garage or the. Like we could put it on the inside of the garage for the walk path on one of the two sides.
What do you have about?
And then you could tether it to the house and it wouldn't go nowhere. That'd actually be a pretty.
Yeah, and then we'll rip off together. No, good idea there.
No, you wouldn't. I didn't say
Anyways,
you does.
oh, I didn't quite fully finish the cat. I still got its face, which actually looks a lot better in real life. A different color orange. It's got like white at the top of the ears, eyes, whiskers, cool little fangs.
Uh-huh.
It's got the light in its head. It looks pretty cool. I do like it. Kind of just hanging on to the branch. And then we got, of course, that top little branch, which really isn't a character, but it's cool that it's sticking out.
Yeah,
And
you
give
won't.
Jemmy design points on this one.
The light won't get up there, but that's okay.
The lighting's gonna be very bad on this one. I hate to admit.
No, that orange pumpkin's gonna show up low.
The pumpkins are good. The ghost is.
You're gonna see the
60
three
feet.
big lights in the middle. You're gonna see the lights because it's just gray. It won't light up like the arm at all.
I want to eliminate the arm. The face will have some dull spots, as you can start to see. Even the base, which it has really cool roots that we also haven't mentioned.
Oh yeah.
Some nice black lining.
I guess maybe I better go show the roots.
It's pretty cool. You also got to notice that you can't have someone like. You have to have them go through. You can't like have them.
It's just two on this side. Is it two on this side as well for the roots?
There's one up front, yeah, and there's one big one here in the back. Keep in mind, ain't going nowhere.
You need those roots will
Have you
help
walked
it
through,
keep it more steady. Yeah, I did with the camera.
Oh, okay.
All right, I think it's
Anyways,
time to start.
I think that is about everything. We've covered everything.
I gotta back up.
No, it's got rain, right?
Yeah, I gotta back up to get it all on the screen, unless you don't want it all on the
How
screen.
is that? The person dressed in all fucking black walking through someone's backyard way over.
Spooky. Not even Halloween
God
time
damn
yet.
it.
Anyways,
Oh
all right.
God,
First,
there's a fucking dog following me.
first up
It's also
is
black.
first up is design. So, I guess I have to design it based on today, not based on my concerns. I do have a concern of the design of that arm, the two arms, the way they stick way out. They're
That's
so
pretty
big,
powerful.
and the way that thing's hanging off of them, and they're not tied. Like there's nothing tying that arm up to the top or anything. I think those arms are gonna sag relatively quickly.
So might that little branch at the top.
Yeah, but the arm sagging with the big cat on it and with the bat hanging on it is gonna look ridiculous.
Yeah, but
So-
it does pass the puff test really well.
Yeah.
Got
So in due time, we'll find out if
do have a
that
Blinky C7.
works or not. Design-wise, it's a very complex design, and there's a ton of stitching, and there's a ton of like different fabrics connected in places.
Lots of cool stuff.
So it's very, you got a lot of intricate detail. I mean,
That-
just the arms
Nothing
with the
looks
hands.
entirely cutesy, which will be good for our display.
Even the hands have a lot. I mean, there's 5, well, it's actually 4. There's 4 fingers. Takes a lot of stitching to do that. So that's one thing. It's good and bad about design. It's good because it makes it really
Very
look.
intricate, very spooky.
Yeah,
very
it gives you the good looks, but it's bad in that my past experiences have been that all that
Oh, that's
stuff
gonna catch water.
tends to be problematic in terms of holding water, leaking air, and within 2-3 years the whole thing just sags and looks pathetic. And you can't fix it because, what are you
But
going to
then
do?
again, this is also in the new era where we keep out the stuff for longer. So maybe I'll get more than 2 to 3. Maybe 3, 4, 4 or 5.
Hopefully. Maybe we put this up towards the end.
I was gonna put it in the backyard, which will come later.
Anyways,
Down the line.
move. Could also go just against this wall here.
I don't really want to put it against the wall. I kind of like the idea of having people walk through it. It has no
Oh.
streamers,
True.
nothing too bad.
But if people walk through
what'd you give
it,
it?
you can't put it in the backyard, but have people walk through it
I
because
can.
we're not going to go that far back.
Yeah, we are.
Whatever.
Kinda
Anyways,
want to put a few
for
forward.
design, I mean, it's a lot of effort to design something like this and then make it like this. And I gotta admit, the arms are sticking out and holding up, which is a real compliment to the stitching quality. Like, they got everything.
I know,
the right
usually
shape and
Gemmy's quality
size.
control is really bad, but here,
I'm impressed.
on
I
this
thought
copy, it's not bad.
with this
No
much
problem.
stuff sticking out, you would think that an arm wouldn't stick out
Google Bus kinda
correctly.
had that.
You'd think that the bat
Don't
wouldn't
remember that
hang
spider
or-
that we reviewed a few weeks ago? The skull is just off-centered because they're a little
Yeah.
retarded.
So
They don't line up something.
I mean, all in all, this actually has a ton of design features that were implemented and actually worked. And it actually did it.
All
so
right. Anyways,
I'm gonna have to give it a 9 for design. With my only reason I don't give it a 10 is I truly have a feeling that it looks great day 1, but it's not gonna look so great day 100.
might be a little more than day 100, maybe 2. Never mind. I'm at 150. You get the point. Anyways, I'll also give it a 9 for that exact reason. Did nothing else wrong. The only thing that could have improved is a stronger fan.
Why?
I think at 200 wouldn't have made this thing explode. It would definitely be popular. I don't know if it would generally cause any problems. I mean, the 125 did keep it pretty tight, so maybe it would. But I think, yeah, maybe that looming fear of time.
Well,
is
anyways,
hanging over it.
you can give it a 10 if you want. I'm no
I
one
give
is
it a 9.
concerned.
No, I agree. That's actually a good point.
All right, so 9 it is then. All right,
But it
next.
tries to combat that point, so.
Next up after that is lighting. You said these
I
are
actually
LED.
couldn't remember. Yes.
Shush. LED. So let's
And we
see.
got blinker.
He's got
Faces, yeah.
8 LED lights times 2, 16, which far exceeds, plus maybe a bonus one for the blinker. But you can't give it a 17, so he gets a 10. So the lighting, for my way of thinking, is a 10. But here comes Ben. Well, he'll massacre
All right.
it.
I don't know. Okay. So here's what I said. Come in here, blinking C7, very cool. Give it a point for just the blinking. And it lights up this area pretty well. The bat takes it. But where it starts to struggle is these bat wings, the bat body, the arms. Well, let's call that a -2. but the light does kind of shine up in it, as you can see. The actual face and tree sides kind of light up nicely. But I have a fear that in pitch dark, which really, who the fuck goes trick-or-treating in pitch dark these days?
I wish we did.
I wish ours
You
was during
did
the
one.
night.
You did one time.
I could scare the shit out of so many more people, which is creepy. These creepier inflatables, what just do look.
That's how it was
be
when I was
scary
a
at
kid.
night.
So
And then
much
my
better.
animatronics would get way more scares.
Well, it's time for me to go on a rant about the
Anyway.
time
No.
stupid daylight savings time has
No,
ruined
I'm talking. Shut the hell up.
the Halloween because now it's always in the daytime.
This
And
cat
then
won't line up. Mine's
some
point,
dummies
4
decided
points.
5:30 to 7 is better than 6 to 8. So
I give it a 6.
you're giving a lighting of a 6 for 8 LEDs? Wow.
I mean 8.
What do you want them to do different? Because honestly, this is 8's a lot of lights. What do you want
One
them
more
to
in
do
each
different?
arm.
One in arm.
each hand would do that. Would fix that completely.
Okay, one in each hand.
The
What-
cat could really use a second one to help it. And I mean, you could put like 2 in the head instead of the one in the middle, maybe.
Like
a little
behind his
higher.
eye, made him look like
Oh,
the
behind
eyes.
the eyes would have been a lot cooler.
True,
They can
true.
always put more. No, I'll give it a 7.
So you're giving
Because
it
I
a
think
7?
that it does glow a little
Alright.
bit. Better than some.
So a 7 for you. I gave it a 10 for lighting, but then again, my way of thinking on lighting is lets Jemmy get by with doing shitty work, which is give 5 LEDs or more. Anyways, moving on to attention grabber. Well, given how far
Pretty big.
back I'm standing from the inflatable, you probably can't even hear the fan running. I'm so far away.
Yeah, you can. It's a
Anyways,
loud boy.
As far back as I have the stand, 'cause it's so big, and it has 5 freaking different, like, they're not inflatables themselves, but like they're the size
like
of an
5
inflatable.
separate
That
characters.
goes to probably what 3.5 foot. I mean, it's like,
maybe 2.5. I feel like a normal ghost would be a little bit bigger than that.
and that
No, maybe
that
not.
pumpkin and that cat aren't much
That
smaller.
pumpkin's a little small. The base one's a little smaller than the old
So
3.5 foot pumpkin. we
with
had
the
back in
exception of the pumpkin that's up on top of the tree,
day. It's a little tiny.
all of these
like an
inflatables
air
are
doorbell.
basically the size of an inflatable. Even that hanging bat is pretty close to the hanging bat type inflatables.
I could see that being upscaled a little bit and being a hanging inflatable.
That's what I'm saying. It's
I would buy that. Some store does that. Do a bat.
the
with a
only
hanger
difference
on its
in
ass.
those that size usually
and a
have
little
one
fan.
light. So that's what I'm saying. Is
Yeah.
you almost get 5 inflatables
What
plus
about
the
the
big
tree?
one.
That's
This
like
the
6.
tree. So I think it really grabs your attention. I tell you, if you have
And it's
just
spooky.
if you have just one inflatable, this might be one you'd want because it
This
has
is a
all the
pretty big-
it has the Halloween stuff.
The
It's
only
got
thing
the
that's missing
ghost.
is maybe an owl. Scarecrow.
An owl. Those are, you don't see how many owls you see at Halloween decorations.
Usually they're taken as a more creepy thing because
Like what do we
they
have the
can
most
see
of?
you in the dark, but you
We-
can't see them. So a lot of people start to.
Honestly, the one thing's missing that I think that you kind of think of is like maybe a witch.
Ooh, a witch.
Like
a
you could have,
scarecrow.
if they'd
even
have put a
scarecrow.
witch on a broomstick instead of a second pumpkin. But at any rate, like I was saying, now I see an idea. Replace that little pumpkin up there with a witch
I
on a
don't know, I do
broom.
like the little pumpkin. Though.
But what does a pumpkin do way up in the air like that?
I don't know.
That's not where they belong. They're
Just
on the
hanging
ground.
out.
Like maybe. But anyways, you got a black
Maybe
cat.
the tree picked it up and fucking put it up there and said, "Hang out with me."
Maybe.
I don't
I guess
know.
it is. The tree does have hands after all. So.
I'm a little retarded. Let's move on.
Anyways, back to what I was saying. So attention grabbing. I think this is going to grab probably the second most attention of any of our inflatables.
To be fair, we do have the 60-foot
No,
reefers.
third.
The 20-foot
No,
pumpkin
nobody
stats.
cares. Nobody cares. No, the
I
top
care.
2 is going to be the short circuiting inflatables as a general overarching. They catch your attention because they flicker.
Yeah, but
And the ghoul bus. I know you didn't like the ghoul bus that well, but I think that the kids are going to love that thing.
yeah, that's why it's going to be in the friendly
So
section.
anyways, I'm
Then they're
giving-
going to go to the back and they're going to get terrified.
I'm
hopefully.
giving
Probably
the
not.
attention grabber a 9 on this. I think that it's really, really good. I think that the only thing it's missing for attention is animation and more like craziness with the lights, either blinking or more blinking or something.
Anyways, I give it a 10. To you.
You giving it a 10 on
25, yeah.
All right. So you're at 25. I'm at
I think
28.
this is one of your top 10.
Well, I'm at 28.
Attention grabber.
I'm a 9, 10, 9. You're a 9, 7.
I'm a 10, 9, 6.
What?
25.
I think you did that in a different order. You were
No, I
9,
did
6,
9,
10.
6, It doesn't matter, does it?
Anyways, I'm at 20, he's 25. All right, last is value. So what we said earlier, if anyone was listening, and
140.
140
Was $200, which I
at
gave,
BJ's.
which Even though Rob doesn't see it, I can see this rivaling an at-home 20-foot pumpkin stack or the new 20-foot tree that has sheet fan lighting. Why the fuck does it? I don't know.
Well, it's just getting darker out here now, so people can really see what this looks like in dark.
Which it is doing better than I thought. So
It's
maybe I
looking
should
worse.
bump it up to an 8.
On the
maybe I should
camera,
bump it up to an 8.
on the camera, you can't even see that top part of the root of the tree or whatever.
That's just the root. And plus, it's a little brighter in person than it is on camera.
Not by much.
I might bump it up to an 8. I don't know. Or a 7. I did give it a 7. Never mind. Remember, I ordered it, so I'm at 26. I ordered it to a 7 because of glow.
Ben doesn't even know what he rated it
I
anymore.
do now. Anyways, moving on. What is
Watch
140?
this a second time, ladies and gentlemen, and then put in the chat what Ben rated it the first time and see if he got it
$200
right.
or 140, whichever.
Wait, which is it? 200 or 140?
140. Retail's 200.
Can everybody buy it for 140
Yes.
if they have a membership at BJ's currently? Okay.
Uh-huh.
So 140 is what we're going to use. Unless do we add the BJ cost into that?
No, you've already done
We
that.
really should do it that
You
way.
did that with the birthday cake.
Anyways,
It was like $10.
shush. Anyways,
They sent us a goodie.
so $140. Well, $140. It's how tall did we say it was? 12 feet tall.
11.8.
11.8
And
feet
it's 16
tall.
and a half feet wide.
16 and a half feet wide. So size-wise, it's kind
It's
of
only like 2 feet deep, but
size-wise, it's kind of
priority.
size-wise, it's kind of in line with what you would expect to pay. It does have the 8 lights. The only thing I think that's very value-oriented on it is that, in a sense, you kind
It
of
is
get
walkthrough,
6
too.
inflatables. It's walkthrough. You know, people probably getting tired of watching the same screens. They probably want to see us walk through.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we should be doing that, just walking through and talking while we walk all the time. Maybe that'll get us more views. Probably not. Anyway,
that goes with lineup.
yeah, it does. Anyway, so what am I doing right now?
You're ranking the value.
Oh, value 140. What is that I got?
What?
Should be smart out.
140?
I'm saying, well, what is that I have? What do they call that? I can't remember.
Shut the fuck up.
Anyways, so 140. I don't know. 140 is pretty pricey. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of
It is
people
banging.
don't have 140 bucks just laying around to just throw on an inflatable.
Well, collectors have to choose, and this is a better one.
So, For
And the Ghoul
140, I like. I honestly, well, the Ghoul
Do
Bus
you
was.
need anything from
wasn't
Lowe's
the Ghoul
lineup?
Bus like
Maybe
half?
Batman.
Wasn't the Ghoul Bus like half of this price?
No, it was 130.
Oh. Well, anyway.
Because it started at 150, only had less of a price reduction. Than
So
this.
140 compared to 200, it is pretty big. It's got a lot of detail. It's a good value, but it's not spectacular. I think I would go with a 7 on the value.
Fuck, that's what I was going to give it. I give it a 7 because it's not spectacular, but for like 30% off, that's a pretty good price for 30%.
I'm telling you, if you get this under 100, like if we get it for half off at
I'll
99,
be watching. I'm waiting for more price
that'd make
reduction.
more sense.
For one, I want to see the other online only stuff go on sale. Like there's a 12-foot short circuiting ghost. I want some other stuff.
Yes, Ben is checking online every day.
I'm keeping my eye out for more sales too, so I can get more inflatables to fill our quarters. Haunted Mansion reference. Anyways, but I think that about does it. So
I
What
think it
else
does
do you have
too.
to say?
I scored it a total of
oh boy,
35 because I was at 38. I gave 7. I gave it a total of 35, and you were at a total of which total?
26 plus what I give it a 733.
So I'm at 35. You're at 33.
The reason it got 33 was once again because it is slightly pricey and it kind of is. The lights don't absolutely.
It's so big. It's so awesome and huge. I kind of feel like it should be a 40, but when you go through and analyze it, it's
Of course,
not.
there's
40.
all these things that could be better.
It is cool though.
It is a really banging one. Definitely probably a top 10
People
of this
can't.
year
All
so
the only
far.
thing people see is the background of the sky
It's kinda
that's
pretty.
almost through the trees. When I look down here, you can hardly see anything. I mean, you see the light up
You can
ghost.
see more in person. Too bad Trick or Treat is like long over by this point.
I think it's about because of daylight savings time. I think it about wraps up about now.
So like if anyone comes through at the end and maybe gets candy,
It might be close to this dark at the very end. Last year we went like 45 minutes late.
which it was pitch black. And I had to clean up my bullshit, and then the last hour's Lowe's was open. I ran out and got more stuff on clearance on our day of Trick or Treat. Do you not
Did
remember
we?
that? I got the shit that we had on the driveway, just shoved the boxes in the garage, shoved the trash cans literally onto the fucking sidewalk, blocking the walkway so no one else could come through that night. Which kind of sucked. And then we fucking took the Equinox, the old black one, got the fuck out, went to Lowe's, hit up a few stores.
I don't know how he remembers these things.
I did, because it was a pretty banging night.
Wait, but Lowe's has the stuff on sale long before Halloween was over.
Remember our Halloween was October 26th? 75%
Um,
off came like on the 24th maybe.
So we were just picking stuff up we bought
Yeah.
online? Oh, okay.
And we were checking the stores.
Scratch that. You didn't hear what we do. Nobody heard
fuck.
that. Good thing
Anyways,
only 27 people watched these.
Being our holiday home, would like to say thanks for watching. And of course us at Inflatable Displays 14, which is the exact same crew. Would like to say thanks for watching. Like, subscribe if you haven't already. Comment below if you made it to this point. Bet you didn't.
Yeah,
And with
actually,
all that being said,
you know what? We should give some kind of prize for people that comment below that they
I
watch
don't know
all
how to do
31 minutes. Like they could
I
send
was
us a
about to
link.
close
They
the
could
damn-
send us a link to their channel, and we could like and subscribe their channel, and they could like and subscribe to our channel, and then that'll trick the algorithm into thinking that we're all popular people. This is great.
Rob's mental capacity is nothing. With all that being said,
I thought it was a good idea.
Like, subscribe, comment below. Of course, as always, we'd like to say thanks for watching. And of course, as always, bye for now.